Hi guys, it's me, Magenta, and we are currently in hell. And so this week was crazy. It was like crazy. Pacifica, the Vinqxe, I think those two threw a bitch fit and ended up causing the whole fashion race. I'm kidding. They threw a bitch fit. I landed in the bottom two, but let's be real, I ate that lip sync up. Rest in peace, Rapunzel. She's still with us. She's just eliminated. Maybe I can find her somewhere over here. Watch what she's probably made it up to heaven, girl.
Good morning, divas. It is the day after my second win of this competition, and I'm the only competitor with 2 wins so far. So I'm feeling pretty good about myself because I was really doubting myself last challenge. But I pulled through, and some of these girls think that they should have won over me. So I defended my win. I personally think I should have won, and I did. So it is what it is.
So last week,
Okay, so last week the judging was a little not good. Pacifica did very well, but she was in the bottom, which was crazy. And then we had the winner, which you know, we live and we learn, I guess. I was excited to maybe win after my critiques. I didn't, but this week I'm really excited about my looks. So,
after the placements last week, I need this. Highway robbery, because I deserve to be in the top, and I wasn't.
So, episode 4 just dropped, and girl, the goopery, the gaggery, like, everyone was shook to fucking death. Like, thank you, Lex, for putting me in the top 5. I do appreciate it. But, like, girl, the tea is teaing right now. It's piping hot. The girls are mad. Like, drama. No, but for real, like, I don't know. This season is really starting to the claws are coming out. They are. These girls are starting to really fight. We're top 5. We were top 6 last week. Rapunzel. I'm gonna miss her. She was really that bitch. Point blank.
Rigged. Robbery.
Where's my win?
Why was I not in the top?
Hello everyone, and welcome to the top 5 of Clash of Drag Season 2. Good job everyone for making it this far. It has been a long journey, but the journey is still going. And with that being said, our next challenge is to compete in a ball, and not only just a ball. It is going to be titled the Pokeball. So for this week, it'll be 2 Pokemon themed looks. One of them is going to be a Pokemon trainer look, which is going to have to be a gym leader, and which, if you do not know, a gym leader is basically revolved around one certain type. You could look up a lot of different inspiration for what this is. But overall, it's going to be a lot of, it's going to be based off of a Pokemon type. And then for the next look, it's going to be inspired by any Pokemon there is. And I'm not looking for any costumes. I'm just looking for it to be on brand for Pokemon. Thank you, everyone, and get to it.
So, I am kind of obsessed with this challenge, Pokeball. We get to make 2 looks. One is a Pokemon gym leader, and the other one has to be inspired by a Pokemon. So for my Pokemon, I'm doing Lopunny, whatever, that one. And then I'm doing a poison type gym leader. So I'm really excited to show y'all.
So this week is the Pokeball, and I'm not that excited for it, to be honest. I'm starting to feel like drained, almost emotionally, as if a Dementor was with me in here. A Dementor's clearly in here with me. My energy is drained. I'm starting to get a little tired. A bit. My concepts this week might eat. And hopefully I don't have to land in the bottom again, even though this week's lip sync song eats. But yeah. Hopefully Magenta's not on the bottom again, even though some of you guys want to see me. Go home. Clearly I'm home right now. And yeah, things are gonna get crazy this week. My concept for the gym leader ball is going to be like very Frankenstein. It's gonna be an electric type gym leader. She's gonna have very it's like very, but also very like it's alive. So like electric type, period. Yeah. For my Pokemon, girl, I'm gonna do Mr. Mime, very on Magenta brand.
This week is the Pokemon, and I'm really excited for it because I have some cute looks planned. One of them is kind of cutesy, the other one is like fashion couture. So I'm really excited to show everyone what my looks are going to be this week.
This week we're challenged with 2 looks, a Pokemon trainer look and a Pokemon. I don't know anything about Pokemon, so I needed some help figuring that out. But that's the only part that I'm worried about is the concept, because the making part of this outfit should be fine. But, you know, the concept part's a little difficult to understand in my little puny brain. So, yeah, bye.
Now we're working on the Pokeball. And I ain't know shit about Pokemon, girl. I mean, like, I had a couple cards in, like, 6th grade. I think it was, like, Gothitelle or whatever, just because I thought she was cunt. But, like, these girls, especially the younger queens, they might have the advantage this season for this episode. You know? But, gotta catch them all, bitch. I'll find a way to win.
Smooth operator. Switched locations. I'm with my BFF Britton, biggest supporter. But this week I'm doing Florges. It's a really cool concept of like blooming and evolution. Flower, Florges flower, and then for my Pokemon trainer look, I'm doing a Dry King look, which I'm really excited about. I didn't get to make my dumbbells and some stuff, but I'm hoping that, you know, it'll kind of pull through.
Hi, it's Magenta, but in the future. So the Frankenstein idea didn't really go as planned. So, as a result, I will be changing my type and my entire concept. So, stay tuned for that. Hopefully she don't flop, but let's be real. I'm joking.
So, I'm working on my outfit, my Pokemon look for this week. I want to die, but here's a little sneak peek. Okay, that's all. And then you can see my shirt back there. Ignore my room, y'all. I had to do so much stuff to make this mannequin for the skirt that I'm making. But yeah, that's my shirt. This week is really just like because last week I was high. So this week I really want to make an impact that's like, that will really like put me there. Like I am the front runner now. LOL, 15 points, queen, slay. But I just want to get that extra mile. And I think that this week is really going to get me there.
Lilith here, working on the Pokeball. I know y'all haven't seen me in a moment, but I'm making a little bow. I decided to do Gothitelle, Gothita, whatever the middle gen is. I'm not a big Pokemon person. But this is my sketch so far. Oh, it's Gotharita. Here we go, I wrote it down. That's my sketches. I decided I wanted to do a fairy type for the beginning. You know, a little ode to Rapunzel. Because rest in peace, I miss you, girl. Gotharita, you know, because I'm a little dark sometimes. So I definitely want to do a little yin and yang moment with my looks. I'm not the biggest Pokemon person. I don't hate it. I just can never get into it. But, you know, at the very least, I'm going to try to turn out some good looks.
Honestly, this week, I don't know who's gonna go home. I don't want to see anyone go home because we've all kind of grown together like a big family. I really don't know.
Hey everybody, it's Scarlett checking in. I just got done finishing my stuff. That's why I look like a sea urchin. And I would say that I'm not too proud of myself this week, only because I know that it's not my best work I've done in this competition, but they're still pretty cute looks.
Hello, challenger. I am Magenta Her Hotness, your ghost type gym leader. And originally, I was a normal type gym leader until a mysterious Pokemon possessed me and caused me to go into an evil rampage. Nowadays, I just challenge trainers, and if you lose my Pokemon gym, I'll hypnotize you and you'll go missing. Ooh, for every new trainer goes missing, I gain a new stuffed animal. I just have to catch them all.
Hello everyone and welcome to the main stage of Clash of Drag Season 2. I challenge my contestants to compete in the Pokeball, with one of the themes being Gym Leader and one of the themes being Pokemon inspired. Before I go any further though, we have a special guest joining us for our guest judge, so please welcome Ali Star.
Hello world, it's your girl Ali Star, your current reigning queen of Drag Rodeo, and I'm super glad and excited to be the special guest judge for this episode.
With that being said, it's time to start with critiques. Starting off with Magenta Her Hotness. So for this week, I'm going to start off with your Pokemon look. I thought that you did first of all, you did Mime Jr. And I thought that this look was, first of all, it was, you passed the analyzing test, which was to know what it was. We knew that it was going to be Mr. Mime, or Mime Jr., because it had some characteristics. However, it did not make the mark. It needed to be more accurate. And I think that's where it missed it for me. The yellow hat threw me off because Mime Jr. has a blue hat. And the pink dress kind of threw me off. I do like the black underneath, but overall it was just like, I don't know. It could have gone way further. And for your gym leader look, you had a storyline. I know this was a reuse, but there was a storyline there. It fit pretty well, and personally, I loved the look. So, props to you.
Magenta, and I gotta say, for your Pokemon look, I didn't necessarily read Mime Jr. at first until I saw the reference, because your hat is yellow and Mime Jr.'s hat is blue, but I know that you didn't have enough time to make those final details. But at this point in the competition, it all depends on like small details like that, which will place you either safe, high, low, or in the bottom, or win. But no, yeah, I would really appreciate if your hat was the same color as Mime Jr.'s. But I do appreciate the color blocking story, and your makeup is gorgeous, period. Gotta give props when props is due. And I appreciate the elements of your garment for your Pokemon look. It was giving very Richard Quinn with the black bodysuit underneath it with the big poofy dress on top of it. I really like that element. But besides that, your Pokemon look kind of fell flat for me. But besides that, your Pokemon gym leader look was really cool. I appreciate that compared to everyone else, yours had the most story, and I really appreciate that. And the details in your gym leader look were superb, and I think that your gym leader look kind of outshined your Pokemon look just a little bit. And besides that, good job.
Moving on to Scarlett Sin. This week, you chose the risk to do a steel type, both of them. We're going to start off with your Pokemon look. I think that this one is a really strong look as it is. I love the silhouette. However, when it came to it being Lairon, the analyzing test, you failed. It was giving Skarmory, because Lairon, the ability is hard head and sturdy, and you had some flowiness, and that's very much Skarmory and not Lairon. Lairon's very, we needed more armor to make it Lairon. So that missed the mark for me. When it comes to your steel gym leader look, then I would have to say that it definitely read steel type gym leader, and it looked good. I didn't love the pink top with the black skirt. The black skirt I'm not too upset about, but the pink top is a criminal crime. Like, I just didn't get it. And yet again, we need more armor. We need it.
Next on the chopping block, we have Scarlett. And for your Pokemon look, the first thing that came to mind wasn't necessarily Lairon. I kind of got Skarmory because of the garment itself being made out of like a flowy chiffon fabric, and with like the metal details, I thought, oh, steel and flying, oh, it's Skarmory. But it was Lairon, and I didn't really necessarily get that, but the outfit, it's still a good outfit. Like, I really like it. And then for your Pokemon gym leader look, again, I didn't necessarily quite got like, I didn't really get like steel type gym leader, if that makes any sense. It took me a minute. Besides like the armor detail here and on the shoulders, besides that, I didn't really get steel gym leader, because I was confused with why there was like a pink top with a black skirt and how that tied in with steel. Unless you were going for like a chromatica look, then I would appreciate it that all the fabrics would have been metallic to like emphasize the idea that it was a steel gym leader. But besides that, I think your Pokemon look was really good, and your gym leader look kind of fell flat for me, but it was still pretty good. Very that.
Moving on to Pacifica Moon. This week, I'm going to start off with your Pokemon look. This week, personally, this Lopunny look was so good. I can tell that you made it. You were one of the only ones who really had the fur and that paid off because that shows that you were trying. The only thing I would say is in your video, you like had your arms up here holding onto it, and when you took the ears down, it covered the cuffs, and we never got to see the cuffs. I know because I saw the picture, but it covered the cuffs. We needed to see the cuffs because the cuffs are very, like, the pom-pom hands is very Lopunny, and that's what makes Lopunny's, like, signature. Other than that, I would have liked to see the ears go in the back and be longer, so then it doesn't cover up so much. But your accessories were great. It was a good week. And moving on to your gym leader look, this one was probably all of the judges' favorite look, at least for me and the two judges that were not filmed here. This was the favorite look. It was so smart to do a caution tape look for a poison type gym leader. I just think that's so good. And when it comes to the purple, you went out of the comfort zone and did something different, which was green, and it paid off. And you had a Pokeball, which I will say, good job.
Yeah, Pacifica. First of all, I like to say that your Lopunny was very spot on to what the actual Pokemon looks like. I appreciated that you took elements of her big ears into like the little ear detail that you had going on, and your look was very like fashion forward without making it too costumey, if that makes any sense, because the mini skirt and then the top was really cute, and I appreciate the fur trim without throughout the outfit. And for your gym leader look, it took me a minute to guess that it was a poison type because I was like, what is black and green and yellow? But then I saw the caution tape and then I saw the green and it sort of looked like smoke. So I was like, oh, I'm assuming that is poison. And it was poison. And I appreciate that you went a different color story with poison because usually people go for like purple, but you went with the green, yellow, and black, which I appreciate. And it looks really awesome. So good job this week.
Moving on to Lilith Violette. I'm going to start off with your Pokemon look. This week, you had my favorite Pokemon look because this Gothorita was Gothorita, hands fucking down. The drapes matched the carpets. Okay, wait, that's not what I wanted to say. The veil and the flowiness, it was very good. The only thing I could say is we need more goth because it's Gothorita. If you wanted to go goth, make it extreme. And with your gym leader look, it was a fairy type, which I personally didn't get. I'm a big no for people who wear corsets as an outfit and not as an undergarment. We've been there. We've known everything from season 1 to season 2. I don't love corsets over dresses. It's just a pet peeve of mine when it comes to drag performers. However, that's just a me thing. Fairy type, I didn't get it. You were also one that had a Pokeball, which I appreciate, but it read more psychic. We were missing the moons, the fairies, the hearts, the fairy.
On to the next girl. We have Lilith. And Lilith, I've got to say, I really loved your Gothorita look. I thought it was very spot on to the actual Pokemon in reference. I appreciate the 2 big white bows in front of your outfit and how the entire garment itself wasn't too baggy or too long. It was like perfect for Gothorita because Gothorita has basically a little black dress with 2 bows on it, and that's what you had, but it was really cute and I really appreciate it. But besides that, going on to your fairy gym leader look, it took me a while to guess fairy. I appreciate the color story with like the purples, pinks, and whites. That really gives off the fairy vibes, but I also thought you could be a psychic gym leader. But for the fairy type gym leader, as a person who did a fairy type gym leader, I like to say that I was kind of disappointed. I'm so sorry, but compared to your Pokemon look, Gothorita look was like amazing, like up here, and then your gym leader look kind of fell flat for me. But maybe I would have like appreciated for your gym leader look to emphasize fairy elements, like maybe use like lighter fabrics, flowy fabrics, poofy fabrics. Maybe even like wear a wing or something. But I wish it was reading a little bit more varied. That's all I gotta say. Thank you.
And last but not least, we have Vinqxe Sunn. This week, I'm going to start off with your Pokemon look. I thought that it was not accurate as you hope to. According to a lot of the judges, we did not get Florges, we got Comfy. And a lot of the judges thought that it probably wasn't the best when it came to the artistry and how it like all kind of came into one look. I could tell that this took a lot of work because you put the flowers on one by one, and that it shows that you put effort into it, and that's A for effort, and that reveal would be sickening if it wasn't for Florges. Moving on to your gym leader look, you chose to do fire type, which personally, this is just a red dress and it isn't giving me very much fire. I would like to see more of that fire. Make it unique. Put the U in unique. Period.
Vinqxe, I'd like to start off by saying that for your Florges look, your Florges Pokemon look, I appreciate that you took the time to cut out all those individual petals and put them onto the garment situation. But at the end of the day, this was one of my least favorite Pokemon looks out of all of the top 5 group of girls. So at this point, we're just trying to be like nitpicky. But I didn't necessarily get Florges from your Pokemon look because Florges's design was meant to be skinny at the top, built skinny at the bottom, built at the top, but your design kind of went from big at the top and then it fell down to big at the bottom. So maybe I would appreciate that instead of folding down into the petals, that you would have folded up into the petals, so it would have given you like the Florges fantasy, if that makes any sense. And I wish that to tie in like the whole Florges design, maybe you could have had like green tights or maybe even a green skirt on the bottom of your outfit just to tie in so that it looks like a stem with the flower on the top, if that makes any sense. But besides that, onto your gym leader look, which was fighting, there was like a whole debacle about like what type it was, but now that I know that it's a fighting type, I appreciate it. I appreciate that you went the drag king route. I feel like people don't do that nowadays, or not nowadays, but like people would rather just be a queen or whatever they want. But I really appreciate that you went the drag king route, and it was pretty cute. I appreciate like the denim and the pants. It was giving very construction worker vibes, or I'm about to like fight you in an alley kind of vibes. Alley, sorry. But a nitpick for the fighting look, I wish there was more fighting elements, if that's making sense, besides you just like showing like fighting moves. Like maybe you could have had like your outfit kind of roughed up because you got into a fight, but besides that, that's all I gotta say.
Before we get to placements, I would just like to say thank you so much, Ali Star, for joining us yet again. You truly made this episode 10 times better. Now that critiques are done, I have made my decision. Pacifica Moon, congratulations, you are the winner of this week's challenge. There was no doubt about it. You absolutely ate this challenge. Point blank, period. Lilith Violette, this week you had our favorite Gotharita look, but unfortunately your gym leader look was not our favorite. Good work this week. You are high safe. Vinqxe Sunn, this week, unfortunately, neither one of your looks hit the mark the way we wanted it to, so unfortunately, you are in the bottom. Magenta Her Hotness, you and Scarlett came really, really close, and the only thing that put you guys aside is that we favored the Pokeball look, or the Pokemon inspired look more, so unfortunately, Magenta Her Hotness, you are up for elimination this week. Meaning, Scarlett Sin, you are regular safe. Now, Magenta Her Hotness, Vinqxe, this is the last time for you to impress me and save yourself from elimination. Good luck and get to it. thank you. I have made my final decision. The contestant that I am choosing to move forward in the competition is Magenta Her Hotness. Unfortunately, Vinqxe, you have done so well and your track record is just another reason why you belong here. But unfortunately, this was just not your week and your lip sync just did not hit the campiness that the song really asked for. So unfortunately, your run in this competition is officially over. You are obviously cherished and welcome in Clash of Drag alumni, and you will forever be remembered in this competition. With that being said, we have our top 4, and good luck next week.